Let's try this again. Good evening, everyone. Happy Sunday. This is our leadership call. Welcome. My name is Miriam Kareem, and I am happy to introduce you to our amazing speaker tonight, Coach Will Zanders. This one is not going to be for the week. This is going to be for your team to get us going, to get us really, really where we need to be. But first, a trip to the Newbie Corner. So I was thinking about something that's been really, really relevant to my journey in becoming a professional or being a professional network marketer. And that is basically following the system that we have in place. It's so super important. It's so important. We have the best system. We have a couple of other systems that, we all are taught weekly on our calls on our Saturday new member orientations, on our Tuesday and Sunday leadership calls. And it's so super important that you follow this, our systems that we have in place to help you. So if you're somebody new, you won't be so afraid to get out there. Just actually get out there and talk to people and try to get sales and actually recruit people. If you're scared, you're not going to take any action. So my tip tonight is follow the system and trust it. It's there for a reason. So that being said, I would like to introduce you all to our teacher tonight, Coach Will Zanders. He is a multiple seven-figure earner in the network marketing world. He has so many different coats that he wears, so many hats that he wears, but tonight he is our trainer and teacher. Amazing gentleman, loves to have fun. And also our first six-figure earner over at Goldesana and our seven-figure earner over at HBN. So, Coach Will Zanders, are you available, sir?
Miriam, I am available. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for tuning in for another great night with Green Organics Family Companies. Tonight, I want to thank Coach Marcus. I want to thank Coach Miriam as well. Oh, look, calling a Coach Miriam early. Ooh, okay. Got to thank Miriam as well because she's on fire right now. I want to thank y'all for tuning into this particular call. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. We're going to be talking about the fifth law tonight out of the spiritual laws of network marketing. And as you quick remember, the first law was the law of averages. The second was the law of cause and effect. The third was the law of compensation. The fourth was the law of belief. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be covering the law of momentum. The fifth mechanical, spiritual law, it just works, is going to be the law of momentum. And success in network marketing is less about being brilliant. It's more about rhythm. Okay, it's about rhythm and getting into that rhythm of your business. All right, in network marketing, momentum is everything. All right, it takes a huge amount of energy to start. It just does. But once you're rolling, it becomes really hard to stop, like a freight train or a rocket ship or a snowball turning into an avalanche. Now, here's the first major key tonight. Here's the first major key. Most people never get rich in network marketing because they stop, get distracted by a shiny object, start again. They start too much. And every stop is a funeral for momentum. Okay? Most people never get rich in network marketing because they start, get distracted, start. And every stop is a funeral for momentum. Okay? Momentum is sacred. And tonight we're going to teach you how to build it, how to keep it, and how to turn momentum into cash and freedom. Now, Big Al, second major key for tonight, Big Al would tell me this. He said this. He said, Will, the hardest part of network marketing is getting your first two recruits. He said, your first two real recruits. That's the hardest part. The second hardest part is staying excited long enough to help them get there too. Okay? The hardest part of network marketing is getting your first two recruits, your real recruits. The second hardest part is staying excited long enough to help them get there too. All right. It takes a lot of effort to get it going, but once you're moving and getting momentum in your business, it actually takes effort to stop you. I kid you not. Okay. Now, here's the thing. In the momentum network marketing formula, so to speak, Your activity is going to build unseen energy in accordance with the law of compensation and the law of cause and effect. Okay? Your daily activity is going to build unseen energy. That unseen energy, because electricity is invisible. Energy is invisible, but it's going to compound. Okay? It's going to compound, and then it's going to start to become visible in the form of duplication. And then that duplication is going to thrive on visible energy, the things that people see you doing. Okay? You better not sponsor me with the company and tell me we going to the top, and then I see you hyping up another program without at least giving me a heads up, because I'm going to either, one, look at you like you a 70%er and regret my decision immediately, or, okay, if you don't give me a heads up, at least let me know. I'm going to think that's hot in the streets, and I'm going to shift my attention over there. And I'm put it this way, I'm not going to have 26 auto ships. I'm not gonna have 26. I'll do 2 or 3 if I really love you. 4 if you my mom and I gotta support your business, or my brother. But I ain't gonna do like 20. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. So your daily activity is gonna build unseen energy. It's invisible. You don't see it, but that energy is taking place behind the scenes and compounding, and the energy is going to become visible in the form of duplication. Stopping breaks everything. Stopping is going to break your check. It's going to break your team morale. It's going to break your credibility. You wonder why the people don't join you and they always recruiting you, is because they know you just going to keep jumping anyway. It just ruins so much for you. Okay? And oftentimes, just the way God set the universe up, the way that spiritual laws work and mechanical laws work, they work through consistency, not chaos. They work through consistency, not, herky-jerky, chaotic movement. It's consistency. The energy you invest today will be multiplied in the future. Every call, every post, every DM, it's planting seeds that sprout when you least expect it, in accordance with the law of averages, okay, and the law of cause and effect. All right? Now, this is why most people never build momentum. I already told you why most people fail miserably, because they stop-start. But most people work, you might want to write this part down. Most people work just hard enough to get frustrated, but not hard enough to get free. Okay? Most people work just hard enough to get frustrated, but not hard enough to get free. And a lot of that work is internal. Okay? 90% of people are never going to create the real momentum, because they're going to treat MLM like a hobby. They're going to work for 3 days, take 3 days off, work the company serious for 60 days, go evaluate other programs, work another company for a couple weeks, come back over. Like, they're focusing on emotions and I don't feel like it, or emotions and, ooh, I'm hyping, I'm excited about this. They're focused on emotions and not commitments. They're focused on emotions, be it good or bad emotions. I don't feel like doing the business today, or I'm excited about this, I'm hyped. They're focused on that. Ooh, I gotta be first, exciting. They're focused on emotions and not commitment. And when they don't see immediate results, just like a 70%er, they'll always slow down and eventually stop. Like, you gotta stop your own momentum. The real money in network marketing, the real money, is made between the sowing and the reaping. But that's when everybody quits. That's when most people quit. Like my top 5 closest network marketers I ever recruited and worked with all quit. They're gone. Either quit or terminated. I'm telling you, they're gone. They're 60 or 70 in their place, obviously. Thank goodness. But that's the difference. If they were still here or still building, Miss Charlotte would not be personally sponsored by me. She'd be personally sponsored by her sponsor. Larice Rivers would not be sponsored to me. She'd be sponsored by her sponsor. But they quit. And they made a lot of money before they quit. Both of their sponsors, I'm going to just tell you, was at $50,000 and up. One of them was at 80,000. And they quit. One got terminated, but doesn't quit. This is what it is. And they didn't quit because of the money or the products. That's what's crazy. All right. The real money in network marketing is made between the sowing and the reaping. But that's when everyone else quits. Okay. So you're going to need, you're going to need a couple of months of relentless daily effort to really break free. I'm not going to take this time to tell you what to do. There are so many amazing systems out there for you. We've trained them. We've got videos on them. The reset with the new GLP-1 product, that whole system that Coach Tina and Coach Kim put together is amazing. There's so many amazing. I'm not going to tell you what to do or how to do it, but I'm going to just tell you, you're going to need a couple of months of all out, massive, relentless daily effort to break free. Like you got to have like a battle plan. Like no gaps, no excuses, no I'm busy, no I'm sick. Like I gave you what the differences of Coach Marcus and Coach Seymour, Coach Charlotte, myself. We've all dealt with death. Coach Marcus almost died. Me and Coach Seymour and Coach Charlotte, myself, we all had family or immediate family members die. And we still got it done. And I'm not, and I know a lot of people aren't mentally built for that. It's not fun or easy, but it's necessary. And we're only focusing on IPAs. We're not scrolling TikTok for inspiration. We're not organizing our desk for the 19th time. We're doing income producing activities. I know Coach Tina has had to deal with the loss of a child too. We had that conversation. And she's still putting the work in for her team. Just got to understand that, okay? In this business, hate it or love it, your emotions are your enemy. Action is your friend, okay? Emotions are your enemy. Actions are your friends. Some of you are in your emotions and feelings based on the information I gave you in this call. Because it's difficult. I didn't need to hear it like that. But yeah, some of you probably did. You probably did. Because I just, if you lose, it's on you, bro. I tried. Ma'am, sis, sir, right? You can't you can control the activity, the work, the calls made, the messages sent, the invites put out there, the events hosted, the products you buy and use, the posts you make. You can control all of that. You can't control who signs up. You can't control who ghosts you. But success is inevitable if you honor the process. Because momentum turns regular people into legends. I'm gonna tell you. Momentum turns average people like myself into network marketing legends. Like momentum will make your downline organization, your success team, it'll make them think you have some type of magic you don't really have. Like we don't have any real magic. It's just sweat equity. The sacrifices and the work. It's just the sweat equity. It's just the work we've put in, all of the leaders. It's just the work we've put in that's compounding into reality. It's compounding into credibility. When you move fast, your team is going to move fast. When you slow down, your team slow down. When you quit or when you get distracted, your team get permission to quit and get distracted. You can't get mad at them. Like if I was always distracted, testing out 27 different network marketing businesses every 3 days, I couldn't even have this call with y'all with any degree of honesty. Because you're only going to do what the leadership does 20% of the time, another 80%, well, that's on you. It's what it is. That's the painful truth. Most people quit, and I think I think Earl Nightingale might have said this, but most people quit 3 feet when they're digging for gold because they mistake the darkness before dawn for failure. Okay? Because I'm gonna tell you, if you can just stay consistent longer than everybody else, your success becomes mathematically inevitable. That's my secret. I don't have a secret, but if I did, if you can just stay consistent longer than everybody else, if you can just be the last man or the last woman standing at your company, if you can just do that, provided the company owner is not going to do you dirty and send an email when the government calls them. I mean, provided the company is not a scam or a scheme, or even if it's not, it doesn't need to look like one to the government. Like, assuming all of that, if you can just stay consistent longer than everyone else, your success is going to become mathematically inevitable. Okay, mathematically inevitable, because they are charismatic people, but those top 3% charismatic people that everybody follows, they typically burn out long before they make millions of dollars in network marketing. They'll make $100,000 easy. $10,000 a month is easy, especially when you got 90. Like that's easy. They could do that. we've proven here at HBN, so many people have come in and made $50,000 to $60,000 in the first 5 or 6 months they're here and then be gone. So don't get impressed by that. I'd rather you take 6 months and make $2,000, a year and make $5,000, because you're building a foundation that lasts. Like that's how you get to the big money that lasts anyway. Because there are no naturals in network marketing. There are only people who built a team and protected it with their life. Like momentum is it's not like a one-time gift. It's a reward for your daily loyalty to your future. You don't need to do it for us. You need to do it for you. Okay, that's momentum. That's how to get it. Start and stop and we'll screw it up. And just remember, momentum starts in the invisible realm based on your physical activity. And if you're consistent for long enough, eventually the invisible energy of momentum will show up in real life, in the physical activities of duplication within your organization. And it's going to be like, man, I've been here 3, 4, 5 years putting in work. I can go travel and do this, that, or a third, and this, and I'm not working as hard as I did my first 2 or 3 years, because you're not supposed to be if you did it right. So you either gonna do it right or you're gonna do it again. Like there's no real ifs, ands, or buts about it. You might as well get it over with. You might as well get it over with. And the thing will, and that's it. That's the law of momentum. Any questions about it, let me know. But that's all we got for momentum. All right. There's not a lot to talk about. You're either gonna do the work or you're not. And if you do the work consistently, the momentum will inevitably happen, period. Thank you for the travel prayers as well. Okay? Because here's the thing. Because we'll talk about the law of belief. If you really believed that you were going to make $5 million with HBN and/or GoDasana, if you really believed it, if you really believe that in your subconscious mind, in your heart of hearts, if you really believed it, would you go actively build a totally unrelated network marketing company? No, you wouldn't. Not if you really believed it. Like you might say out of your mouth, I believe we're going to be successful here, bro. I know it. Sis, I get it. Sir, I understand. Ma'am, yes, young person, we got it. We are going to make it here. If you really believed it on the inside, though, like in your heart, and I'm not telling you have to do it where you feel led to do it, whatever company makes you happy. I'm just saying, if you really believed it here, if you really believed it, you wouldn't even have the appearance of doing something else. Like you just, not that you can't or shouldn't, but if you really believed it, like I really believe I'm gonna make $22 million here. Like I know it. I just know it. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, 22 M's. I know it. I don't know what you're gonna do, but I know what I'm gonna do. And I have to conduct myself accordingly. And that is the tough part, because people will expose you for like one of the homies, you know, he would live good. He went and got it. Y'all, some of y'all know what I'm talking about. He went and took a position, allegedly, I don't know, some type of drama happened. he went and took a position with the same company, and people start putting him on blast. Then his other homie put him on blast. I was like, it's so ugly. I don't like any of that. But that's how it is, you know. When people get beefing, it's just, you know, that's life. That's life. All right. So keep it clean, have fun, do what you need to do for your family, and we're gonna support you and love on you. But if you're gonna do it the right way. That's all I'm saying. That's all I can ever say. All right, everybody free. All right. Thank y'all so much for your time. I'm going check out a movie. I'm headed back to the crib. All right, y'all have a good night, and we'll catch y'all tomorrow. Monday night is not probably. It is, I think, the most important call of the week is the Monday night testimonial call. It's absolutely amazing. The product and income testimonials are amazing. There's never enough time in an hour to get all of those in. And then I'll be with y'all Tuesday night. Wednesday night, we got Coach Sonic's call. Please do not miss it. It's absolutely fantastic. If you haven't been on it yet, make this your first time on. It's absolutely incredible. It's much, much better live. I can tell you that. I've been catching the replays, but the ones I've been on live is way more fun. He always shares, and sometimes Nakia will even hop on and share off the recording. So make sure you catch that one. Thursday, we got Coach Tina and Coach Marcus. That's going to be a blast. And then we'll see y'all on Saturday. So good night, God bless. And we will, yeah, put those links in the chat. Coach Tina, Coach Sonic, and Coach Marcus, if y'all are on, put y'all links in the chat just so people can give them about 30 seconds to copy and paste those. Because those are, I mean, they're just valuable calls. And if you don't know enough to teach, let the coaches teach your team. I mean, you're still a personal sponsor, but let the coaches teach your team. Like they're really good. Like I wouldn't say it if they weren't. Perfect. Yeah, copy those links, screenshot that, get it done. Y'all know I do not ever promote calls I don't believe in. These are very, very helpful for y'all. Tonight, not so much. We just had to address some stuff. But the other coaches' calls, those calls are good. Hop on those. All right, I think we got them all. Good deal. All right, y'all have a good night. Thank y'all so much.